This is Dr. Kruger at the resource facility underneath Atlas. We are here with our recent experiments. Team Hunt. A unique combination of grim and human and faunaces alike, working together to steal and kill for our orders and for the great General Ironwood. Team Hunt has been quite receptive to the grim experimentation. Hell, it's kind of unique, mainly because the other ones have died before we can even get to test out their true potential. But these four have survived, albeit overcome their grim nature, inflicting suffering on the others as pure basic impulse. I got to say, Doctor, this is wonderful. Wunderbar. It makes me laugh. This is something that not even Pietro or even Arthur can even think of. Using Grim to extend human life, and also using their regenerative abilities along with their combat powers, prowess. They don't have powers beyond being chopping mods for all the regular civilians. And you add in a bunch of humans, faunaces, a little splicing here and there, a little dust to solidify that, and bada boom, bada bing. The legendary Team Hunt has existed. Their control has been quite unique. I'm surprised that the four haven't decided to kill us yet. The fact that they are our most successful experiments. I can still sense their bloodlust, their relentless resentment for me. But they know they need me to get out of here. And in a way, I guess I see them as family to some degree. But at the end of the day, they're still experiments. Whether the higher-ups want them to get killed or use them for further splicing is up to them. As much as I want to help them, I can't. And risk of being killed myself, I'm just as much as in deep shit as them. But it's not that bad. I grew fond of them, of course. I mean, besides one of them trying to kill me, it's all good. We still haven't picked out their names for them. Not yet. But if we do, I'm pretty sure they'll be lovely. I don't think they'll be a complete waste of time. We'll just have to wait and see and hope that these experiments will not fail us. And if they do succeed past our expectations, we got a particular job for them in the name of recovering the relics and killing the huntsmen and huntresses who oppose them on our mission. In order to protect the world, we have to become the very monsters they have to destroy. We have to do what is right. Signing off. Reporting again, Dr. Kruger. Team Hunt has been exceptional with the tests. They have not failed them whatsoever. Surprisingly, they met our expectations. The grim that's inhabiting their body, more like fused to them, has perfectly gave them the combat prowess, enhanced their physical capabilities, speed, strength, agility. It's all been successful. I thought they were going to fail. I didn't think I'd give them the knife before they become completely feral and ravenous, or just straight up died overall. But these four are quite unique. These four are my shining examples. I know, with them, I know I could bring them back. I could save her. I could save her again. All I gotta do is get the relics, bring them back, beg the gods, or find some way to do it, whether it's using them for power or destroying them. I could have her back in my arms again. Alice, please don't be gone for so long. Please still be waiting for me when I get you. I miss you so much. You don't know how I miss you. It's been a while. That song you gave me before you died, it still plays in my head. It became so catchy. Would you like to hear it, Alice? Some people fall in love for life, others never get it right. Love's fickle when it cools. One thing that I know for sure, longer than our lives endure, you're mine forever. Fall. Alice, I will bring you back. I will do the right thing and prevent all of that from happening that day. Dr. Kruger, signing off. This is Dr. Kruger, verse 3. How long has it been? This experiment's been running long. Too long. No, wait. I gotta get back. It has been successfully 2 months since Team Hunt has passed their experimentations and trials. They left on their first mission to recover the crown of choice. Currently, as I last heard, it was still in Beacon, surrounded by nothing but grim and death and debris. So, it won't be an easy task, but knowing them, they will succeed and bring it back here. Do they even remember what his research facility is? Do the higher-ups can trust them? Or do they just take the crown and run? And go hunt down the other relics for themselves? Or just abandon the mission altogether? Doesn't make any sense. None at all. Schweinehoots. They always got to think, to have faith in their experiments when I'm the one conducting them, training them, putting my neck on the front lines just so those dunk-offs can think they can make the profit and treat me like I'm some secondary citizen. I'm sorry. I've been in a bad mood lately. I worry, okay? I need them here. I need the relics. And since I can't leave this facility yet, because my clearance is still under review, they think I'm a spy, working with Menagerie, in cahoots with Haven. They think I'm a spy from Vale. They don't know what to think I'm working for. They think I'm working for directly Salem herself, the big bad witch of immortality. I told them I have no connection to her in the slightest, nor her cohorts. I'm strictly here for the experimentation of Atlas and to keep the forward advancements of technology to help our civilians, and furthermore, to prolong life, if not resurrect the dead. It's all coming to plan. Now that I acquire the blood samples of my favorite test subjects, Team Hunt, whose names they still haven't decided yet, I'll let them get more familiar with themselves, and once they do, it'll be all normal. This plan will come together soon enough. Just another couple of years, months, it'll all be done. Dr. Kruger signing off. This is Dr. Kruger. This is audio log number 44. It's been several months. We've been particularly busy. The Team Hunt has brought back the crown successfully. The higher-ups gave me trust with it since I'm the one who's been pretty much raising Team Hunt to, do their job. So they thought it was befitting to let me use it. After they left me alone, I wore the crown of choice. I tried it, and it wasn't that bad. Though a bit tacky to my uniform. But then things went wrong. By wrong, I mean it started whispering to me, asking me questions of where was it? Who was it? What was its purpose? I said I didn't know. I said, "You were a crown?" He only chuckled inside, surprised about his current iteration. I asked if it had previous forms. It didn't respond, but it soon gave me orders, telling me to build a device. A device that I don't understand. I mean, we have the resources, the technology to build it, but I kept asking, why? What was the point of this device? It realized I was being hesitant, so it switched to a voice I was more comfortable with. It used Alice's voice. How did he know? Did he read my mind, go through my memories? I immediately took the crown off out of shock, fear, confusion. How could he know her voice? How could he talk to me with her voice? I locked it away for a couple of days, trying to get my mind clear, thinking about the schematics, the blueprints, the machine itself, Alice, the crown. Team Hunt went on break, as the higher-ups didn't want to push them so far until we figure out what the crown's capable of. I understood. Sometime later, I picked it back up. I put it back on. It said I came back out of desperation and morbid curiosity. I asked what this machine was and what was its purpose. At least give me that before I can start building it. He said it was meant to be some teleporter, some gateway to something, to somewhere, to some place. A place of paradise, a promised tomorrow, a future land. I said, what was this place? He said, Paradisius, a place of infinite tomorrow. And I'm surprised. We never heard from this from the records or any possible science. But then again, we were dealing with the remnants of the old world, i.e. Salem and Ozpin's business. Yes, recently we came into some knowledge. Well, by we, I mean me. The crown told us a lot, told me a lot. He told me how the world was before the destruction. He said he knows everything courtesy of the light god, how humanity was reliant, complacent, obeyed, even feared him and his dark brother. It was weird. He mentions of a wizard and a witch. The wizard dying, the witch sorrows, the begging for his resurrection. He laid down the law, saying that the cycle of life and death must remain unchanged. Her fury, her anger, her desperation saw her to go to the dark brother and beg his blessing to resurrect him. He complied. He brought him back. The light god was not so happy. As punishment, the witch was given eternal life. Until she understood the cycles of life and death, may her soul may never rest. may she forever walk this mortal plane of existence. As the crown told me more, gave me more, is I understand. I understand everything. I spent a couple of weeks building this machine. Well, more of a prototype. I call it the ARD, the Ore Restoration Device. Though restoration, it shouldn't be the proper term. I saw a mouse nearby and I killed it with a shoe. His aura, his living soul, was absorbed to the machine. I asked the crown, what does this thing run on? And he says it runs on the souls of the dead. It runs on pure-blooded, unadulterated, unfiltered lives of the living. I told him this is crazy. We can't start killing people. This certainly will turn heads and bring things to a stop, to our research. And he's like, no, not. It only requires a few, so it can be fully powered. I should have listened. I shouldn't have given to his dog temptations. But I continue. I found more animals, slaughtered them next to them. Their souls went to the machine and powered up like as he promised, only requiring a few. He says it depends on what dies. If it was small, everyday house pets like cats or dogs, it should take a lot. If it was like a person, it only requires 2 or 3. A Grimm, it only needs 1 Beowulf. I don't know what this thing does, but he says it could be a gateway, a potential to return to the past and to gain the magical powers of once forgotten through time and extinction. I don't know. I will report more once there's been more information. This is Dr. Kruger signing off. This is Dr. Kruger, and after a couple of weeks, we've been experimenting with the device. It did as the crown promised. It opened a gateway, but it's not working. Is something wrong? We tried sending a few test subjects to it, but whenever they come back, if they came back at all, they came back grim. They came back screaming, hollering, tormented, traumatized. Some of them came back as nothing but dismembered piles of junk. It was bad. Crown, what the hell? You said this would have been a great gateway, a promised future. But this is a nightmare. What are you doing? Why are you lying? This gateway is false. Everyone who went through it has turned into those things or are dead or haven't come back at all. What lies beyond there? I don't know. I'm scared. Team Hunt has acquired the sword from Vacuo. They should be coming back with it now. I need to go proper in the duck, bring them back in, welcome them home. Sorry to keep this short, but I need further experimentation with the gateway to make sure it's safe for travel. Better go bring in a few more subjects. This is Dr. Kruger signing off. This is Dr. Kruger. This is audio log. Can't remember anymore. The crown, the sword, they're both here. The crown, it lied. This is not a gateway. This is a portal, a one-way portal to some unknown world. This is not Paradisius like he promised. This is like a gateway to the underworld, to hell itself. Abominations started leaking out here. The soldiers were able to put them down without a problem. But what was those things? It was straight of a nightmare. Team Hunt, I just need him a little bit longer. I begged the higher-ups not to send him out again. I need their blood. More importantly now, I followed the Crown's next schematics. A machine that could potentially keep you alive. He speaks about this world living on a cycle, this very fabric of our reality, constantly ending and starting over. We forget what happens, but he says the world is going to fall into damnation, destruction. But unless I get the blood, I could keep the world safe. I could create a better tomorrow with me on top, with me with my memories. Sure, everyone else's memories will be wiped, and they won't know me. Well, I'll be alone, since this world's gonna restart anyway. But he said I have to get the blood vials. I have to build the machine. And if I don't, I'm doomed. I'm starting to doubt this promise of his. What if it becomes like the gateway again, and inflicts nothing but torment and torture upon me or anyone? I'm tired. I just wanted to see her. This is all why I'm doing this. For Alice. So I will bear the burden of being destruction itself. To be the one they call darkness. The villain of this story. In the name of Alice. Dr. Kruger, signing off. This is Dr. Kruger. I succeeded in getting the blood from the 4 test subjects. Team Hunt was just recently sent to go secure the staff. Well, I hope they did. I don't remember what they were sent to get. Was it the lamp or the staff? No, it was to open the gateways. No, my mind whispers in the dark. I'm losing myself. All I know is they left. I don't remember where or why. But I got the blood vials. I got the blood. Now I can have eternal life and survive the cycle. Live outside it. Become God itself. I can do it. I know I can. The Crown promises me this. He's been a great partner. He hasn't lied to me yet. The gateway, he said it was an accident. No. The more I wear the clown, the more I wear the crown. The more I wear the crown. I'm losing my grasp on reality. I think that's the curse of it. It feeds your sanity more. It feeds on your sanity. Harboring it, stealing it, robbing you of your sense of self. Following his own design. But if it could promise me to salvation to keep living and to see her, I will do this. In your name, my Lord. Crown, you are a trustworthy relic. I know I can believe in you. If you could give me the promise to see Alice again, I will endure anything in your name. They're listening. Dr. Kruger signing off early. Time of reckoning is here. The machine is fully charged. The blood vials are in just as I told. I drank 1 to save myself. The other 3 were meant for Alice and the Crown. He told me to go in, pack as much rations and weapons as I can, and endure survival. He said I have to do this. It's the only way. Team Hunt is currently gone. They won't know what happened, what I've done to them. This facility is gone. Everything will be gone anyway, and I can start over with her. Me and her could create such miracles and catastrophes upon the world, inflicting suffering and mercy upon the... No. I gotta calm down. I gotta see her. I got to. It's gonna happen. I can see it. This is what he promised me. This is what he promised her. He saw her. He talked to her. It's about the gateway. She's lying right there. I walked through with the blood vials. Soon, it'll all be over. I'll see her. I knew I will. It is as foretold. My love, my forever fall. I will see you again. It lied. It lied to me. The gateway, the blood, it was all deceit. The moment I stepped into the gate, I was ambushed. My team was killed. The crown. He said it was nothing personal. I don't know what he mean by that. The gate closed. I'm trapped. But the dumb bastard didn't realize I made a prototype. He didn't know that I could build such wonderful things. In the name of unrequited love. Alice, I'm sorry. I brought doom upon the world. I'm trapped here. You're nowhere to be found, are you? You're dead, aren't you? You can't be dead. I did all of this for you. You were the nicest one. You were the one who did all the hard work. I was a cheap imitation. I could never been like you, Alice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. No time to cry. All I could do is just send this back into the past. Prevent anyone from finding the crown. Prevent me if I do find this. Don't listen to the crown. It's not choices. It knows what's happening. It knows what will play out. Listen to me. If you get this audio, if you find this, do not trust the clown. The crown. It will use you. It will lie to you. The name is deceiving. It's not a crown of choice. It will manipulate you, taking those who are feeble enough to follow its path. Don't listen to it. Destroy it. Destroy all the relics. Free us from my hell. For what I've done. I'm sorry. Team Hunt. Alice. I don't know what. I'm sorry. The silly fool, a worthy contender, but yet a lowly plaything has finally come to an end. Died in his hell. But he did as he's told. He drank the blood vials. He drank one of them at least. So his life will not come to an end. At least not yet. But he was smart to send out audio logs back in time. Back to the world. And as promised, the end of the world was coming. Now the cycle will repeat itself, starting back from zero. Well, back to the point where he picked me up. Back before Team Hunt was founded. What a silly waste. But at least I could inflict pain on him again. And this time, we'll make sure the plans will go 100% correct again and again and again. The cycle must not be broken by any means. If it does, well, my existence itself will be dead. And I don't want that. Self-preservation is key, you know. And now, we wait until time starts over. From the very beginning. As those kids say, return to the past now.